Hello, I am the overdressed mathematician here today with this problem right here. So we got a right triangle with a hypotenuse length of 64, and the question here is, of course, if the perimeter of this entire triangle is 150 centimeters, what is the area? Okay. Now, for this problem, usually we'd be like, okay, so we solve for the other legs, we get that pretty quick, done easy. Right triangle problems, not so bad. But we only have one length. Not great. We need to find these other legs. We'll call it A and B. Because we remember the area, what we're looking for, is A times B all over 2. Because a square is A times B, but we have to divide it by 2 because it's a triangle. Okay. So we got to find this. So now that we have A and B set up, let's just get some basic identities. So because of what perimeter is, the perimeter is 150, and that is just equal to A plus B plus 64. And then another thing, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared is equal to 64 squared. Okay. That's a good start. Now let's do some things. We have this. Let's subtract 64 from both sides. And that is, of course, 86 is equal to A plus B. Make sure that's a really bad A, but you know that's an A. That's all right. So we have these. We'll box them because we'll use them later. Okay. Now that we have these, A plus B and A plus B squared, let's do some binomial theorem. We're going to do some basic distribution here. So if we have A plus B, we square it. What does that equal? Well, the first times the last, FOIL. First times the last, yeah, whatever. But that'll be equal to A squared plus B squared plus 2AB. If you want to do this, if you haven't learned exactly how to do this, this is just, look at it squared, A plus B multiplied by A plus B. Also, another way to write that, A times A plus B plus B, A plus B. You can just expand that out. It does equal this if you want to double check, but this is just binomial expansion. Okay. Back to the problem. So we have all that. And now we gotta keep going. But let's look. We're looking for A times B, remember, because that's how we get to area. But we have A squared plus B squared, A squared plus B squared, A plus B, A plus B. Well, now we're getting somewhere. We can plug these in, actually. So this will just be A plus B. We said A plus B was 86. So let's put 86 into here. That is squared, of course, is equal to A squared plus B squared. A squared plus B squared is 64 squared. We already learned that, of course. Squared plus 2AB. And now we can put that in there and subtract 64 squared on both sides. So we have 86 squared minus 64 squared equals 2AB. Okay, we're almost there. Let's divide both sides by 2. And let's do the mathematics. 86 squared, what is that? I think that's 7,396. Okay, 7,396 minus 64 squared, that's 4,096. Just checking my notes. 4,096 all over 2 is equal to AB. Okay, let's just crunch the numbers. Once you crunch that, it is 1650. Wait, correct. 1650. Is that in frame? Yes. Equals AB. Okay, we're almost there. Not quite, but almost there. We have AB. That's this times this. That's the area of the square, if this is a square. We're looking for the area of the triangle. So we have to half that, divide it in 2, and dividing that in 2, you get 825. So the area is equal to 825 centimeters squared. Remember your units from the beginning. Okay, well that wasn't too bad, now was it? That was a good one. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe. I am the overdressed mathematician. This was a fun time, and I'll see you next time.